Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Fire Emblem Engage. We just cleared Fell Xenologue Map 4. Nil has turned out to be a dirty traitor and is trying to assassinate us. Also, apparently everybody that we've encountered except the player characters has been corrupted. So that's great. Things are taking a grim turn.
Will you defy fate, brush off despair, and forge bonds with your allies? Will your other half remain by your side? The kings and queens have vanished like melted snow, like wind-swept sand. Who remains? A familiar stranger, a loved one whose name you don't know. One knows the truth. In this world, there is no emptiness. Your dream will not come true.
What does that even mean? That's like one of those things you say when you're trying to be profound, but it actually doesn't mean anything.
Lady Nell isn't coming out, is she?
Sitting alone under a tree, not saying a word? Never seen her withdraw like this before.
She has been there for half an hour. Perhaps we should offer our aid.
Mauvier, you really don't understand the tenderness of the heart, do you?
I do not follow.
Lady Nell just revealed her innermost feelings, a love she has kept concealed for years. It's only natural she might need some time to herself after that.
Ah, I see.
People's hearts are fragile when they're in love. You gotta be gentle with them, big guy.
Sounds like you speak from experience, Gregory. Have you been in love before?
Nope. But I hear it's as terrifying as it is exhilarating. You?
Me? Well,
How is it that all of a sudden the fearsome four hounds are talking about love and their feelings like a bunch of high school girls? What is going on?
Hmm?
What was the question?
I hate leaving Lord Nil and the Divine Dragon alone for this long, but she needs time.
Also, did Madeline just low-key reveal that she's in love with Mauvier? Is that what just happened? I was only half paying attention, but I think that might have just happened.
If only there was some way to reunite Lady Nell with her love. We all know how deeply she cared for the Divine Dragon.
Yeah, but that was the other divine dragon, not this one.
You think I don't know that? I just want to see Lady Nell happy. She deserves every happiness.
Yes, a loyal attendant always wants the best for their liege.
That I can comprehend, even if the tenderness of the heart is beyond my grasp.
I'm glad you understand. And I hope you all know I care about you just as much as I do her. I want us to stick together and keep each other safe.
Thank you all for giving me that space.
Okay, are we done with four hounds or four winds feelings sharing time?
Please, Lady Nell, think nothing of it.
You feeling better?
Very much. Thank you for giving me the time to reflect. I suppose I never fully dealt with the loss of the one I loved so dearly, but I deeply regret the trouble I caused. I should have told you about the corrupted royals. You are my trusted confidants, and I should have known to rely upon you.
You honor us, Lady Nil. No doubt Lord Nil would also be comforted by those words.
Of course. I owe the Divine Dragon an apology as well. My behavior has been frightfully rude. I hope we will be able to begin anew as friends.
I think that's a great idea. Let's hurry back to the others. They must be tired of waiting.
I will meet you properly this time, Divine One. I will finally set aside my grief for the one I lost, and see you for the person you truly are. Here we are. Divine One? Nil?
That's strange. There's no one here.
Are we in the wrong place?
I don't believe so. We walked the right direction, and I remember the scenery from earlier.
I hate to raise the possibility, but there may have been an ambush.
Sister! Everyone! I'm so glad you're back.
You know, yeah.
Nil, what a relief to see you safe.
Sometimes I cancel auto advance and it doesn't cancel. It was, in retrospect, pretty dumb to leave the Divine Dragon alone with nobody but Nil around. Even if you don't know that Nil is a traitor, which none of them did, everyone thinks he's just a pathetic weakling, so it's kind of a ripe situation for somebody to advance the Divine Dragon in a moment of vulnerability. Yeah, that wasn't so smart in retrospect.
We have a problem. The bracelets are gone.
Gone? How?
The Divine Dragon took them and left. I fear the plan is to finish this alone.
Then we must begin our pursuit at once.
I managed to cast a simple tracking spell before we parted. The trail should still be active. I regret that I lacked the courage to give chase. In truth, I feared being separated from you all.
So does this mean that I successfully escaped Nil's assassination attempt?
I hope you can forgive my cowardice.
There is nothing to forgive, Nil. You made a wise decision. If you can show us the way, please do.
Of course.
This dire state of affairs is entirely my fault.
In some respects, that's kind of true.
We have now crossed into Somme. I cannot begin to fathom the Divine Dragon's objective.
It is very close. In fact, the trail of my spell ends right here.
Some kind of temple.
Let us enter.
It is dim in here. Watch your step. You are certain this is where the Divine Dragon is now?
Reasonably certain. Behind you!
Corrupted?
Actual corrupted that are obviously so.
Oh boy. A lot of them, too.
We will take them on. Stay behind me, Nil. Nil?
Your consideration is appreciated, dear sister. But I do not require your protection.
Okay, so maybe I didn't escape his assassination attempt and run to here, but he was just leading the rest of them into an assassination attempt for this group now.
I confess, I always rather despised that about you. Your superiority. Your condescension.
What?
The look on your face. Wake up, Nell. The Divine Dragon is not here.
Explain what you mean by this.
Lord Nil, are the corrupted here your doing? No. It was a mistake, surely. Lord Nil didn't know where he was taking us.
Is that what you think? Perhaps this will change your mind.
Emblem Crom. He should be in slumber.
Must I spell it out? Your unknown malefactor has the power to awaken emblems. And here he stands before you. I am no powerless failure. I will fulfill the late Lord Sombron's ambitions.
But you are my brother. We have always been together. Two halves of a whole. You cannot be our enemy.
Who else could it be? There is no one left. All of our siblings are dead and gone. I dispensed with a lot of them myself. With one exception, of course. Has it all become clear to you? Good. Farewell then, my dear sister. Enjoy being buried with your 4 little breezes. I am off to sink my teeth into your darling Divine Dragon.
Okay, so apparently Alir isn't dead.
Nil, how could you?
Lady Nell, please. We must focus.
None of this makes any sense. But the corrupted won't wait for us to figure it out.
They are many, but we are strong. once I transform, Nil has my dragon stone. And while we are cornered here, the divine dragon is in grave danger.
Lady Nell, leave this to us.
No, Celestia.
We may not all make it out of this, but the 4 of us can create an opening for you to escape. Quickly, you must get away from this place. Go to the divine dragon!
Good thing the corrupted are just politely waiting while we have this extended conversation.
No, I will not leave you here.
Celestia's right. You have to go. You are the only one who can stop Lord Nil.
We've always been the ones running away. Let us be heroes for once.
It'll be an honor to ensure your safe passage.
Now, Lady Nell, hurry!
Farewell, my dear Four Winds. Hear me and obey. Survive until we meet again. That is an order.
We won't let you down!
Here I am, Divine One.
Nil.
My dear sister and her precious 4 winds have now been dealt with.
No. Well, if that's true, you should just kill me. But I don't think you have it in you.
You're wrong about that. But you still have a part to play in this. Come along now.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Is that right?
You said I have a part to play. What if I refuse to cooperate?
So apparently we were captured rather than killed.
I won't do anything that helps you win.
How can you be so cruel? Does the love of my sweet sister mean nothing to you at all? I'd already begun to think of you as family. You've cut me to the quick.
You can stop your lies now.
Nothing escapes your notice. But if you intend to resist, I can simply force you.
Do your worst. I won't give in.
I suppose there is only one way to know. Shall we find out together? Nell? How?
Divine One, you are alive.
Nell!
You actually left the 4 winds to die? I ought to have seen that coming.
Nil, stop this at once. Father is dead. There is no longer any need to carry out his wishes. I know his ambitions are not your own. It is meaningless for us to fight.
Meaningless? You know absolutely nothing of my ambitions. Come forth, my corrupted.
But they're...
Oh no, Hortensia!
The assassins from Lethos Castle. That attack was your doing all along.
Of course. You dared mock our Lord Father's ambitions. It was my duty to kill you, failure. Enough. Take up your weapon. See for yourself whether this fight has meaning.
This is not who you are, Nil.
So are we going to basically just skip the fight with the 4 winds and the corrupted? That could have made an interesting map. Fighting a bunch of corrupted in a desert temple. But yeah, looks like we're skipping that. And are just going straight to this fight here. Oh, and apparently I get to pick a whole bunch of characters to use this time. Alright, so there's Nell. Oh, is she gonna duke it out with Nil right away? Interesting. And Nell can't die. And he has 2 revival stones. Gonna be interesting to see how that works out. Okay, who are we gonna deploy? Who have I not used still? Almost everybody. I haven't used Sappher. Rosado. It's been forever since I've used Etier or Louis. That's about it, right? I think that's it. So aside from... Oh, right, Alchrist. I hardly ever used him. I can still pick 5 more. Who should I choose for the other 5? I guess let's bring some more of the characters I didn't use much. Oh, Jade! I forgot Jade. In which case... Let's see. Sorry, Etier, you're getting benched. And we're gonna bring... where'd Jean go? We need a healer. There he is. Okay. Now, who on this team doesn't have a ring? Louis doesn't. Let's give him Sigurd for the same reason we had given Sigurd to... Where'd you go? Right, Sigurd's near the top. What am I doing?
Sigurd, leave it to me.
Oh, Sigurd was auto-unequipped from... Gosh, why can't I think of her name? Not Marnie, Madeline. And I think the others were unequipped from the Four Winds too, weren't they? So, they have been forcibly removed from the party. Well, I mean, we know that, but I wonder if it's permanent. I wonder if they're all gonna die or something. Okay, Sappher, who do you get? You can have Edelgard.
Edelgard! We shall win!
Rosado, you get... who? You can have Soren.
Soren! Understood.
Tamara, you get... Veronica.
Veronica!
I'll fight for you.
Bogado, you get Camilla.
Camilla!
I'll protect you.
Zelkov, you get... let's see. Crom.
Crom, I'll lend a hand.
Anna. Boy, I get to bring a big team. This fight's gonna take a while, I think. I'm running out of the new emblems, aren't I? You can have Hector.
Hector!
Leave it to me.
I'm actually going to take Tiki back, I think, for this particular fight. Oh, I don't get to assign one to myself. Well, never mind then. If that's the case... Alright, Nell, you already have Lynn. Alchrist, you hardly deserve this. In fact, you emphatically don't. But you get Lynn.
Lady Lynn!
I'm here for you.
An honor you don't deserve. That just leaves Jade. Jade gets Tiki.
Lady Tiki!
I'll do my best.
I think that's everybody. Let's take a quick look. I guess we do still get to fight with a bunch of corrupted in a temple anyway, so it's not like we're missing out on that experience. Right, you got Sigurd, so you're quick, actually, even though you're an armor knight. Let's try to put the slower ones in the front, then. Oh, right. Anna's slower than molasses. That'll do. Alright. Since I'm just choosing units on the basis of deploying ones I didn't use much or at all, not a whole lot of thought is going into whether this is an effective team.
Hold still, Divine One. I want you to watch each of your allies perish.
While imprisoned, I have no weapons and cannot fight back. Heals necessary to prevent defeat. Okay. So, how are we going to deal with this? I assume that Nell is not just going to... or Nil is... Wait. I didn't give Nell... Oh, God. I didn't give Nell an emblem. Start over. How do I start over? System. Start this battle over. No, not the series. Does this let me, like... Oh, God. Can't believe I missed that I didn't give Nell an emblem. That's frustrating. Because she already had one. Right, she had... Lynn. And I gave Lynn to someone else. What an idiot. God. What a moron. Okay, thank God it lets me redo this part. Now, you get Lynn again. I can't believe I took Lynn off you and gave her to Alchrist of all
Lynn,
people.
leave it to me.
That was so dumb. Alright. Well, that's corrected now. Anybody I give you is too good for you, Alchrist, but have Erica.
Lady Erica!
I have you.
Okay, we start again. Sorry for the false start.
Hold still.
Okay. And it didn't allow me to give myself one. It just straight up wasn't allowed.
Give me a task.
Okay, so this is a hopeless battle of Nell versus Nil here. Because all of a sudden Nil is very strong, and not the weakling he was before, and he has 2 revival gems. What is that can target her? Mage Cannoneer, okay.
Emblem Engage.
Well, here's one quick way to avoid an instant defeat. Good. And the rest of the team. Oh, poor Hortensia. She deserves better than to be corrupted. So does Fogado, for that matter. Who is your emblem, Fogado? Oh, is that Veronica? Yeah, that's Veronica. And she's got Hector. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight my way through them to get to Nil. Okay, let's go. This is gonna be a real long video, isn't it?
Tell me where.
Alright. Try not to miss. Oh, it's open air. It doesn't have a ceiling. That's interesting.
As you wish.
Nice, I like the look of that.
I'm sorry.
God, you're so pathetic, Alchrist.
Sounds perfect. Here I go.
Dark mode Alchrist was so much cooler. Wish I could switch.
Yes.
Swap one for the other.
I will not dig this grave.
How cute am I?
Rosado, no.
Shall we?
You're not Hortensia.
This
No matter
isn't
how
so
hard
bad.
you try to be.
Of course.
Bring it on.
Hello, Divine One. So sorry that we were interrupted earlier. If you'd rather not fight, all you have to do is agree to come with me.
Let me guess. You want me to turn over the 6 bracelets, too. Since you have the 7th, I'm sure you're eager to finish your collection. That's not happening. I'll stop you here.
I am sure I would say the same in your position. How tedious. I tire of these games, Divine One. Since you are Father's most hated enemy, I will simply take what I need and then destroy you.
Oh, good luck with that. He's just gunning for
Come
it.
to kill me, have you? But I thought we were friends. Oh. Do you insects ever die?
Oh, wow.
Enough of this! Kill them!
Good lord! And I lose if Nell dies. How am I supposed to deal with this crap? No, target, yes. I can't even kill any of them with Astra Storm.
What's this?
That has a revival gem on top of everything else? This seems hopeless. Barrier is impassable. Is there a way to bring it down? I'm not even allowed to move myself or anything. We gotta just move. We gotta get in there as quick as we can. I don't see any sort of obvious way to bring down the barrier, like a switch or crystals to destroy or anything like that. Okay, well, let's go.
I'm sorry you're stuck with me.
As well you should be, Alchrist. That...
Grant me strength and victory.
I don't think I have enough range to summon into the area where Nell is fighting Nil and all those corrupted. What kind of enemies? Bow, dagger, cannoneer, axe. Okay. Let's go sword, I guess.
Hera, I summon you. Yeah.
4 stars, better than 3 at least. No, it summons adjacent. Well, that was useless, but maybe it'll draw some fire. I guess the other group's taking the longer way around. Okay, then. I need mobility.
Won't you join me?
Get in there. So you get the protective dome wing kind of engaged form too. I guess that's not unique to Marnie or Madeline. I just never engaged with a unit that got that form, apparently. I guess that's an armor knight kind of thing, then. Oh! I need to use a rescue staff to get Nell out of there. I bet that's the strat.
Unacceptable.
Uh-oh, they're actually attacking her now. I gotta get her out of there. She's gonna get slaughtered. I thought the game was gonna do some kind of cinematic thing to free me from that unwinnable battle, but no, it's leaving it up to me to get myself out of it, and I think that I'm supposed to use a rescue staff. I don't know how else you would do it.
Sounds fun. I want to get in on the killing. I guess I'll need some pawns. You're not going anywhere.
Wait, did he just summon two? That's cheating. Please tell me I sent the staff user this way. Yes, there's Jean. Please tell me you have a rescue staff. Well, he can't use the staff from there. Recover, fortify, physic. Okay. Is that not the strat? Or did I just not bring the right unit? Is there someone else who does start with a rescue staff? I don't know what I'm supposed to do to survive this. She has a lot of elixirs. Is she supposed to just endure it? That's crazy if so.
My portion. I will help. Farewell. I can't retreat now.
I don't know, man. Because he does not have a rescue staff. Are there any emblems with that capability? With Celica, I could warp Ragnarok to provide some support, but that's not going to be enough. Did I give Celica to anybody? I might have not even given her to anybody. Excuse me. Alright, if that won't do it, we'll Twin Strike, yes.
If this is war, so be it. Why do we repeat our mistakes?
You know, this is clearly going to be a really long map. At least from all appearances. I kind of feel like maybe I should just preemptively turn the animations off, or we're going to be here all day. Not only for the sake of not having a completely ridiculously long video, but also because I do have other things to do today than just finish this LP. Let's speed things up a little bit. Rosado could do kind of a flanking maneuver. Honestly, I don't know that this group I'm sending to the south is ever going to be able to join the fight in time. So, if you engage, you can use bolting, right?
Emblem Engage!
Is anything in range? Apparently so. Of course, you hardly do any damage because you don't have a good magic stat, so I think giving you Soren was not a great play.
We do not have to fight, Nil. There is still time.
Time for what? Talk? We are well past that. Do you expect me to simply abandon my plans and surrender? Go back to being a failure?
We can resolve this. Explain your plans to me. Help me understand.
I intend to gain power and to kill you. That is all you need to know before you die.
Okay, good, he missed.
You're an enemy, aren't you? In that case...
Oof. Nell just got wrecked by that hit. Nell is dead.
No, I cannot fall now. Not yet.
And we lose! We lose. What am I supposed to do about that? What on earth am I supposed to do about that? Wow. I guess that's going to do it for this episode. I need to figure out how you have Nell survive that. My thought is a rescue staff. Maybe I just need to deploy a unit that has a rescue staff. I don't know if anybody starts with one. If so, it seems like that's the play. Alright, well, I'll try to figure that out. Hopefully in the next episode, we'll figure out the trick and be able to clear this map. I'll see you then.